Hey guys, welcome to Blue Eyes Banter. It's Monday, and if you all know what that means, it's Motivational Mondays. Now, I hope you guys all had a really good weekend. Of course, it was a Super Bowl weekend. If you didn't have an amazing weekend, well, then you must live in some sort of dark dwelling under a cave or some sort of rock. Super Bowl, amazing game. Wow, totally watched the first half. Ravens came out and just took it to them really hard. There were some, mistakes by the 49ers, whatnot, but for the most part, Ravens kicked ass. Second half of the game, wow, one of the best football games I watched all year. Lewis got his ring, Baltimore FTW, fucking A, right on. I knew the Ravens were gonna win the Super Bowl. Way to go, glad they're my team. So, my weekend though, pretty freaking amazing. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Really busy. Spent the weekend with a friend of mine. Got the Joe. Always got the Joe. It's kind of late. Need a little bit of a perk up. Working on a project right now. Finishing up a Damon's Army. Actually painted it a few months ago. Got shipped. Buddy wanted me to fix up some models after a few games play. Said, hey, why not send them back? I'll touch them back up for you. Not a problem whatsoever. So when they're pretty much done, I just got to pack them back up and send them back on their way. Smoking again. Don't fucking smoke, people. It's a terrible freaking habit. It's just can't help myself. Smoking a long time. So what have I done today? I've been working mostly on this. I did do some things around the house. The weekend I also went and got some new fish for the fish tank. There you go. See, nothing crazy special in the fish tank there. Oh, you guys got fingered. Blocked you out. Ah! Oh my gosh. So, I also watched a really pretty cool montage of 40K videos on the 40K group on Facebook today. About an hour and a half ago. Really cool. He put together a lot of footage from all the games, from the movie and whatnot. Made sort of like this montage about Space Marines, which was really badass. So, what else am I working on? Other than these demons, I'm actually going to get some paint on my entry for this month's competition on Facebook. Even though I'm not eligible to win, I still got to get it done. Pretty sure I'm going to go with Blood Angel colors on them, add some nice white accents, whatnot, and really make them pop. I think he'll look pretty badass when he's done. I'm just that good of a painter. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. If I was that good of a painter, I would have won Golden Demons by now. But in that case, I haven't. So I'm not as good as I think I am. But what else is going on? Monday's been pretty dull for me. Tomorrow, who knows what's going to happen. You never know what a new day brings. Still got a few hours to do on this. But before it's, done, there's a couple models I need to fix up, like this older Bloodthirster. He's all metal. You could probably break a window with this guy. Whoa. Don't want to do that. Also finished up, can never remember the name of this badass. But he's pretty much done. I didn't paint all of these models. They were actually painted by someone I know. I just did the detail work on them. They did the majority of the colors. Did watch the UFC on Saturday night, and I gotta say, the monster knockout was just gross. Overeem. Go watch it. Go watch it on YouTube. It's a gross knockout. He just gets eaten right up. The fight of the night. I have to give them fight of the night, in my personal opinion. Probably wasn't the fight of the night because it was over so quick. It was KO. Aldo Edgar fight went the full 5 rounds. Pretty much the norm for Edgar. Just tried to run it out and everything. Aldo is a fucking beast, though. That guy can fight. Some of the rounds I could have given to Edgar. Some of the rounds could have given to Aldo. Either way, he kept his belt, which is not bad. And speaking of UFC, I do hope to make a trip to Montreal for the UFC there in March to see Georges St. Pierre defend his title against Nate Diaz. And it is true when they say bad blood does run deep. So it should be a really good fight. And I do expect St. Pierre to take him the distance. It's what he does. He likes to win by strikes. He's not a knockout guy. Mind you, his last fight he had, I'm sure he was going for it at some point. And then he kind of changed up his strategy and just, went with, well, I'm just going to take it the distance. I know I can beat this guy. Condit did put up a good fight in that thing. And speaking of Condit, on the same card, he's fighting Rory McDonald. And Rory McDonald and Carlos Condit, that's going to be a good fight. Rory's looking really, really good right now. His striking is, really key. Condit's just come off of a loss against the champion, so he's kind of got something to prove to get back to that #1 title shot. So we could see some pretty nice variables here. We could see Rory McDonald versus Nate Diaz, or St. Pierre, or Condit versus those two. So there's a whole big mix here, and plus there's Mr. Hendricks, who's in that mix too. That guy's got some serious punching power, and considered the #1 contender right now, according to the UFC rankings on their website. So it'd be nice to watch. I did notice also on Facebook today that my buddy Max got his bolter. Way to go, buddy. I'm going to have to Skype you sometime so you can show me in detail. It looks fucking badass. I might have to get my hands on one of those. Be a nice display piece for the wall. This guy's distracting all the time. Just can never, ever get enough. Actually, I've been drinking less of it, which is really, really good. So... I have been playing Final Fantasy Tactics Odd by iPhone. I actually won gift cards, like I mentioned in a previous video. I just won more gift cards. Intelligence pays off, people, so absorb as much knowledge as you can. And yeah, I bought it with my iTunes card that I won a while back. I'm really liking it. I haven't played it in a long time. It's a nice, refreshing memory to bring me back to the days of the PS1. At a time when there was no such thing as downloadable games, you actually had to go to the store and get a disc. There wasn't this download on a smartphone or on your PS3 or anything like that. Also, this month there's something's being announced by Sony, which is really interesting. Now, who knows? It could be the PS4, could be a new platform. It could, who knows what it could be. My suspicion tells me that it's a PS4. I'm not huge into video games, but I do try to keep up with the trends of the video game culture. So, if it is a new system, PS4, I probably might pick it up. And considering I do not own a console system right now, just something I just don't have time for in my life. So, but Motivational Mondays been really, really good to me today. I can't say that nothing bad has happened or anything. That usually always happens on a troublesome Tuesday, so I expect something crazy stupid to go wrong. Heard from my buddy Mike that his dirt bike's been fixed, so... time for some ridiculous stupidity up at his farm sometime this week, which I really look forward to. So, and I get to go see my cat. So, he was there, which will be nice. So yeah. As for Motivation Mondays, what can I say to motivate you? The day's pretty much done. It's about 11 o'clock here. Pretty late. It's been a really long day. I did get a lot of sleep last night. I slept for like 12 hours. I totally overslept. And now I'm paying for it because I got to catch up on projects that I'm working on. I lost some time this morning. But what I can say for Motivational Mondays, you have to fail to succeed. Failing will help you learn what you did wrong so that the next time you do it, you can do it right and be better at it. And that's my motivation, you know what I mean? Don't ever take a failure as a negative. There's always something to be learned from failing at something. There are a lot of famous failures out there like Albert Einstein and Michael Jordan. These people were failures at some point in their life, and they turned everything around and learned from those experiences and made huge impacts on their respective areas of expertise. Michael Jordan, basketball, Albert Einstein, well, it's self-explanatory. You don't need me to go there. So, but for the most part, been a really, really good day. And then with that being said, I want you guys all to take care, have fun, stay safe, keep it real, and do what you love. Don't forget to subscribe to Blue Eyes Banter. Every video, a new one every single day. So check it out, subscribe, tell your friends. And till next time, people, do what you love. Till then, peace out.